Hi everybody and welcome back. I've got a Dom Sigma this time around. Here's the key. There's the bitting, it's a 6-pinner, and there's 4 passives on one side and 1 on the other. Key works. Be tensioning top of keyway and using a short hook. Let's get to picking. 1 is springy, 2 is springy, nothing on 3, that's springy. 4 is is it? 4 is binding. I can get under it. Little click from 4. 5 is springy. 6 is binding. There we go. 5 is springy. 4 is springy. 3 is springy. 2 is binding. Got a little something from 2, I think. No, I fell off it. 2 is binding. Little click from 2. 1 is binding. And a little something from 1. 2 is loose, springy. 3 is springy. 4 is binding. Little click from it. 5 is springy. 6 is binding. Little click from 6. Feels like it's still binding. Maybe not. Yeah, it was still binding. 5 is springy. 4 is springy. 3 is springy. 2 is springy. Or is it? No, was that 1? No, that was 2. It was binding a bit. 1 was binding a bit. Gave a small click. I'm using fairly heavy tension here. 1 is springy. 2 is binding again. Got a little something from it. 3 is springy. 4 is binding. Got a click. 5 is springy. 6 is binding. Or is it? Yeah, a little bit. Tiny little click from it. Let's go back to 1. Springy. 2 is binding. Got a little click and a little bit of core rotation. 3 is springy. It's 4 binding. Yeah, 4 was binding, got a little click and some core rotation. 5 is springy. 6 is binding. Got a little click from it. It's loose now. Back to 1. 1 is binding. Gotta get under it. There we go, a little something from 1. 2 is binding. Little click from 2. 3 springy. 4 gave a little click. 5 is springy. 6 is binding. I think. Feels like it. Maybe not. Where are you? 6? Oh, 6 feels like it's... Yeah, feels like it's binding. There we go. That was a hard one click from 6. 5 is springy. 4 is binding. Another click from 4. 3 was springy. 2 is binding. There we go, and we're in a nice false set. And my phone, how am I going to get this? It wants me to go to low power mode. I'm going to try. There. All right. I think I should have enough battery left. Okay, so we're in a false set. 3 is binding tightly. And I know that 5, so 3 and 5 didn't give us anything previously. There we go. Even deeper false set, that was a click from 3. 5 is down, 5 is springy, so let's go for 3. It's binding, getting a little deeper false set there. Now we're getting some counter rotation. So I'll pulse it. Come on. There. Got 3 set. I heard a couple pins drop. Check 2 and 1. Both of them are springy. Three is set. Yeah. 4 is springy. 5 is springy. 6 is binding. Is it? No, something else. Where are we? 1 is springy. 2 is springy. 3. 3 might have something still. No, maybe not. 4 is springy. 5 is a spool that didn't give us anything before, so I'm gonna see if we can get a click from it there. We did. Now it's springy. And 6 is binding. Is it? No. 6 is springy. 5 is springy. 4 is springy. 3, 2, 1. What is whole? Oh, there we go. Is that 3? There. Got a little click out of 3 now. It's springy again. 2 and 1 is binding. 1 is springy. 2, 3, 4 springy. 5 springy. 6 is binding. Gave us a click. Alright, yeah, it's springy. 5 is springy. 4 is binding. Gave us a click. 3, 2, 1. Is that 2? Might give it, yeah. 2 gave us a little something, and I felt the plug turn a bit. 3, 4, 5 gave us a tiny click, and 6. There we go. 6 was the holdout, and it's open. Okay, hopefully the battery doesn't die on me here. Let's see if we can go for a quick gut. I have the key, so I'm gonna lock that up again. And I have to remember that this one has passive pins. Got that off. Key. Which way do I want to go? This way. Follower. Let's see if we can do this without dumping those passive pins. There we go. Put that there. So we've got passive pin right there. See that? I'll try and tap that out. There we go. That one's out. And I'll take this key out. See if we can get the key pins out. 1. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we've got 4 passive pins there on that side. I'll just dump those out. There we go. Here's the plug. You can see there's some drill protection, 3 pieces of drill protection. No counter milling, no over milling, nothing fancy in the plug. Let's get the drivers. 1 is one of those cool DOM dovetail drivers. So is 2. 3 is a spool. 4 is another dovetail. 5 is a spool. And 6 is another dovetail. Get the springs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 springs. There's the plug. You can kind of see the Bible holes. Nothing fancy in the plug. Okay, let's get a little closer look at these pins. So let's see if we can get focus. You can see that dovetail cut on both ends there. Can you? Yeah. And then the spools have kind of a tapered cut going from the inside out, which makes them kind of stall out at the end of counter rotation. Anyway, let's see, get a little zoom here. You can see all the pins. Pin 1 is key pin 1 is a torpedo. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all standard key pins. And I think that's it. Dom Sigma. Another fun pick from Dom. I think this one's rated blue right now. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.